Hi everybody, I'm Thomas from Backscatter, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to set up your Atom Flash to use Smart Control TTL with your TG camera. Smart Control TTL, also called SC mode, is one of our favorite features. It makes the Atom Flash incredibly easy to use by delivering accurate, automatic flash exposures with every shot. Join me and follow along as we go over the strobe and camera settings needed so you can start using Smart Control TTL. Also, be sure to check out the other Atom Flash how-to videos in this playlist. If you're an Olympus or OM System mirrorless shooter or a Sony shooter, we have separate setup videos for those cameras linked below. So let's jump in and take a look at how to set up Smart Control TTL with the Backscatter Atom Flash. To get started, we'll need to set up both the Atom Flash and the TG camera. Let's start with the Atom Flash. To switch to our Smart Control mode, press the Mode Enter button until the LCD screen shows either SC or SC Macro. SC mode is for wide angle and general photography, while SC Macro is used when you're shooting super close-up macro just inches from the lens. Out of the box, the Atom Flash is already configured for Olympus and OM System cameras, so you shouldn't need to change anything. You'll know it's set correctly if the screen shows OM TTL in blue. If your flash reads OM TTL in blue, the strobe is all set to use TTL with your TG camera. However, if your Atom Flash reads Sony TTL in orange, you'll need to change it to OM using the menu. To do this, press the Mode Enter button until you reach Menu. Then press Select. Once you are in the menu, scroll to SC using the Select button and press Mode Enter to open the SC settings. Now use Select to choose OM, then press Mode Enter to confirm. When you return to the shooting mode, SC or SC Macro should now display OM TTL in blue. The Atom Flash will automatically remember the settings, so you only ever have to do this once. Alright, with the strobe ready to go, let's move on to the camera. To use Smart Control TTL with Olympus or OM System cameras, all we need to do is enable RC mode. RC mode is Olympus and OM System's native flash communication system, and it's the only flash mode compatible with Smart Control TTL. Using RC mode, the camera sends exposure information to the Atom Flash through the fiber optic cable, allowing the flash to automatically adjust its power, allowing you to focus on composition and capturing the moment. If you're using a TG5, a TG6, or a TG7, setup is incredibly simple. Press the flash button on the 4-way control, then change the flash mode to RC. Once RC is enabled, your camera is ready to communicate with the Atom Flash using Smart Control TTL. And if you ever want to stop using Smart Control TTL and switch to manual flash, simply change your camera's flash mode to manual and switch the strobe to manual mode. Now that the camera and the flash are ready to go, let's talk about how to use Smart Control TTL in the water. First, choose your Smart Control mode based on what you're shooting. If you're shooting wide angle or general photography, use SC mode. If your subject is very close to the lens, you're using microscope mode, AFS Super Macro, or if you're using the snoot, switch to SC Macro mode. The Atom Flash will also alert you if the flash reaches maximum output or if the minimum power is still too bright for the scene. If you hear this beep, check your image. If the photo is too dark, you can move closer to your subject, increase ISO, open your aperture, or combine all those adjustments to bring the strobe back into usable range. The Atom Flash will even show you the power level it used in SC mode. This is a great way for new shooters to learn how manual flash power works and to up their lighting game. Smart Control TTL also works with in-camera flash exposure compensation, allowing you to increase or decrease the brightness of the flash without ever touching the dial. Smart Control TTL is extremely accurate, so you won't need to adjust this for accuracy reasons. However, it can be very useful as a creative tool. Increasing flash compensation will produce a brighter, high-key look, while decreasing it will create a darker, moodier image. Flash compensation is found in the TG's quick menu by pressing the OK button. You can then adjust brightness by shifting compensation to either the positive or negative end of the meter. And that's everything you need to know to set up your Atom Flash with a TG camera using Smart Control TTL. Be sure to check out the rest of our Atom Flash video series where we cover additional features and shooting techniques. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, send us an email, or give us a call, and we'll be happy to help out. Remember, your purchases from Backscatter or any of our authorized dealers help us keep making more of these videos. We offer free lifetime tech support with every purchase, and we dive, shoot, and service everything that we sell. I'm Thomas from Backscatter, and I'll see you next time.